Well, hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you guys how I create my very voluminous natural soft curls. You guys have been requesting it and I hope you guys enjoy. Preferably for myself, I never like to curl my hair on the day it gets washed just because it gets a bit soft, and I just find for myself it's easier to curl and a curl lasts longer. I get better results when there's a bit of oil in the hair. So preferably at least a day old hair. It's been about 2 days since I washed my hair, so it should be fine as long as it's not too clean or that is too greasy where it gets heavy and flat. And also another thing is I don't like to brush my hair before I curl my hair. Of course, this is different for everyone. When I brush my hair just gets kind of like fuzzy, but you can go ahead and comb your hair to comb out all the knots. Years ago, if I were to film my hair tutorial, I'll use heat protectant and whatnot. I have to admit these days I just go straight to it. So I'm just showing you how I do my hair these days. If you want to put on your heat protectant, feel free to do so. This is the curling iron that I use and it's from RockStar. I've had it for quite a few years now. It's awesome. Any 1.25" barrel will work just fine. I like using the ones with a clip. So it actually really doesn't take me that long to do my hair. So I like to start on one side first. So in this case, I'm going to start on this side. And I like to go in vertical sections first. So when I say 1 inch, I mean like 1 inch width of hair vertically. You can curl inwards if you like. What you get is more of a innocent, cutesy look, but I prefer to curl my hair outwards because it just makes the face appear slimmer. I like to start by halfway and I clip it. And this is when I sort of like drag and roll a little bit more, keep turning it, releasing a clump, repeating the same step. And you sort of want to think about where you want the curl to come out. So I want it to be around here. Okay, so it's very important that the ends, you curl them as well. So then I would release. So the thing is, the curl actually ends up being quite tight, but don't worry because it's going to drop eventually throughout the day. And what happens is as the days go on, the curl would loosen up and you kind of get like a different look. The curl gets bigger and bigger. Taking another 1 inch section, doing the same thing, clumping and release, clumping and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't even actually need to hold the curl. You can actually just drop it. A lot of times I just drop it, to be honest. It really doesn't take long at all, guys, especially when you're working in vertical sections. Like the main thing about when you're clumping in vertical sections is you want the curl to be mostly situated at the bottom of the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let go. Try not to tamper your curls so much at this point because there's still heat in there, so you just want to leave it. You don't want to like run your fingers through it. Just let it set by itself. It's very easy. Very, very easy. It's only been about a few minutes. I'm like 40% through my hair already. Because of the isolation thing, I just got bored. So what I use for my hair is L'Oreal Colorista Washout. And this is a hot pink one, but obviously it turned out more like a reddish pink. It's like a vibrant pink, but like the more I wash it, the more mellow it gets. I quite like how it looks right now. I'm working on this side now. So while it's curling, this is when I like to save time. And I look for the next piece. So again, being mindful, starting about halfway. And usually I want my hair to start curling around here. Just fine for my face shape. It just happens to be like most flattering. Obviously I have more hair on this side of my head, so it'll take a little bit longer than this side of my head. If you were to clump straight at your ends and go all the way to the top, not only will your curl not be as even, but what you'll find is that your ends are already the most damaged, and if you start by the ends, they're just going to be completely fried. Whereas if you start the middle of your hair, it's not as damaged as the ends. So as you can see, I've just curled my hair vertically. So I've got all this volume at the bottom. Now I will up at the top. Again, I start on one side. But instead of me starting, you know, about halfway, I'm actually starting quite near the root. Again, I'm curling outwards, concentrating on curling the whole strand rather than the lower half of my hair. So again, curling near your roots. See, it's mostly straight up here, right? Because we've just been doing the ends. So just curl. So this is just a technique that I use that I find it's very time efficient, it works well. Yes, oh yes. Just done 3 sections here. You can see how much of a difference it's made. So again, clumping closer to the root. Okay, I have a side fringe as you can see. So what I like to do is I'm gonna separate it. So if you don't have a side fringe, you can just like skip this part. So you see how this is my tongue. For the volume that I want, this time I curl inwards. So be careful you don't burn yourself. So I just sort of run my tongs through it. I just sort of like press it, gives it a nice little curl. So while it's hot, go ahead and set it. Open it up, spread it. Give it a good flip to really loosen it up. It's super easy, it's pretty quick, and it just wears very well throughout the days. It's been about 6 hours since I did my hair. So in this time, I've been out for a long walk. I've even proper sweated by exercising, and you can see my hair is still pointy. The hair actually looks a little bit bigger when it loosens up. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will talk to you really soon.